Hi, I want to welcome you to this week's Bite Size PD, where we'll be covering goal setting with NWEA MAP. When you log into your NWEA MAP profile, you will come to a screen where you are able to view reports. You'll see MAP growth reports, you'll see operational reports, as well as report queues. The one we'll be looking at today is MAP growth reports. Once you click on Map Growth Reports, you'll come to the very first report, which is called Class Profile. It's listed as a beta because this is something they're testing. Once you click on that, be sure to select the correct school if you have some other options there, so that you can look at the proper classes. Once you select that, you have options for classes, teachers, which will allow you to narrow down the students in which you are trying to gain a report for. So once you select that, you'll have a list of students. For the sake of this video, I have yellowed out the students' names, but you'll find your student, you'll select that student, and then you'll come to this next screen, which I'll show you. Once you select a student and select their winter or growth report, you'll come to this screen. Previously on the other screen, these were black. And so you'll select one of those and click go. And so for the sake of this, we'll look at the winter 2022 reports. If you notice, the RIT growth is set for 3. But as you look at this scholar will continue to be close, even though they're growing at the rate that NWEA has set for them. What this does sometimes is give a false perception that if a student continues to grow, that they will then grow into the next realm. Meaning, if they're close, they'll grow to ready, or if they're ready, they'll grow to exceeding. But what we find here is that's not the case. And so you'll have to create strategic plans for each individual student to get them to the next level, so to speak, in their achievement on their test scores. And so a student who may be in ready and they continue to grow but never seem to get to exceeding, there's ways we can do that. Here's the one thing I like about this report. As you manipulate, the system will tell you that is too much, that is too little. Normally I would adjust the RIT growth because this tells how much they will grow each time they take the assessment. And so let's say for the sake of this student, they've only grown. If they go 3, they will remain really in this close area. And so say I want to bump them up to 7. This will move this student probably into the ready category. But watch what happens when you ask too much of the student. It says this much growth is unusual. And so what you find here is it will tailor this process but not allow you to grow the student too fast or ask too much of the student. So it sets it at 3. And so you can say, what if I were to look at this situation and push a student to go to 4 or go to 5, so a couple points beyond. And then what you would find here is this scholar would actually move up to the next tier if, for instance, they were pushed beyond that 3 percent growth or that 3-point growth to maybe a 4 or a 5. And so this is a good conversation for teachers to have with students and for administrators to have with teachers. So I am amazed at this report for it to guide your progress and instruction and help students see where they are. I want to thank you for your time, and I hope you've enjoyed this week's Bite Size PD.